Some things are built to last. Tested by the elements, proven by time, engineered for whatever comes next. Summertown Metals. Strength in every storm. Building dreams that last.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather at noon.
Well, good Monday afternoon. Taylor Plott here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with a check on your latest forecast. Showers and storms will be popping up. Matter of fact, they are popping up. I'll show you the radar here very shortly. But of course, forecast-wise, at least for the end of the week, the all-important 4th of July. What about that? Is it going to be wet? It's going to be dry? What is it going to be doing towards the end of the week? I'll have that answer here very shortly. Let me switch you on over to our radar right now, show you exactly where those showers and storms are popping up. You see most of the activity is either in eastern Tennessee or in northeastern Mississippi, but we do have a few little areas of showers that are trying to pop on up here. Matter of fact, let me pop on our live radar right here, get into some of these showers. Got a hefty downpour that is to the northeast of Columbia. Just to the east of Spring Hill, right along and near Interstate 65. Other little pockets of brief downpours northwest of the Arkland community and southeast of Hohenwald, right there along Highway 20 as you get close to the Summertown area. And just a few little areas of showers that are starting to pop up across parts of Lawrence County and southern Tennessee. Here, I'll switch back over to the NextRad Doppler radar. You can see that most places are dry right now, but as I kind of put things into motion, you can see how you get some quick pop-up activity that's developing across northern Mississippi. And I expect that we'll continue to see that trend expand into parts of northern Alabama and into southern Tennessee as well over the coming hours. And again, I don't expect things to be completely widespread and really strong or severe today, but I still think there will be at least a decent amount of shower and storm activity. I think we actually have a better shot at seeing showers and storms going into your Tuesday as we have a cold front that will be approaching. All right, let's get right into your forecast. First off, live look from Arctic Air Skycam Network, Lawrenceburg, Florence, Pulaski, and Cherokee checking in as we hit 12:02 on this Monday. Seeing a lot of cloud cover around. We still have some peaks of blue sky in there, and the sun's peeking through every now and then, but for the most part, we're looking at mostly cloudy skies today, and that will keep our temperatures at bay a little bit. We're still getting warm outside, expecting temperatures getting up into the upper 80s to near 90 degrees in some places. Here's where we stand right now: 81 in Fayetteville, 84 in Huntsville, 81 in Athens, 82 here in Lawrenceburg, 83 in Florence and the Shoals. It looks like we just got bumped up to 82 in Athens right now. So we're continuing to warm up even with the cloud cover. And like I said, getting generally into the mid and upper 80s today, maybe near 90 degrees in some spots this afternoon. Continue to see that chance for showers and storms roughly around 60%. Again, I don't think it's going to be overly widespread, but I do expect a decent amount of coverage of showers and storms today. And any one of them could be slightly on the strong side, but I don't really expect much of the way of big-time strong or severe storms today. Weather Where You Live forecast: 91 potentially in the Shoals today, 86 in Lawrenceburg, 88 degrees in Huntsville, with generally a southwest wind around 5 to 6 miles per hour throughout your day today. Hometown forecast: generally that kind of mid to upper 80 range across southern Tennessee. Lewisburg at 87, 86 in Linville, 87 in Pulaski, 86 degrees. Like I said, here in Lawrenceburg for your high temperature today across northern Alabama. 87 in Hazel Green and Meridianville, 90 in Athens, 89 in Rogersville, 90 in Florence, and 89 degrees over there in Russellville. If you have any dinner plans this evening, be sure to have that umbrella on hand because you might need it. But once we get into the mid to late evening hours, you see here 8 p.m., we start to drop those rain chances. They don't go completely away during your evening and into the overnight hours, but they will start to get more less and less. As again, if you are having your evening plans heading out to dinner, be sure to have that umbrella on hand because we still expect at least some shower and storm activity out there. Low temperatures tonight, generally around that 70 to 72 degree range. 72 in Rogersville, 71 in Lawrenceburg, 71 in Columbia, 72 degrees in Huntsville. And again, not completely removing rain chances. I think there's a chance that there will be a batch that moves through during your overnight hours. Going into your Tuesday, high temperatures roughly around the same like today, maybe a tad bit lower because we increase our rain chances and we'll have a lot more cloud cover to work with, I think, for your Tuesday. 85 in Ardmore for a high, 87 in Athens, 85 in Lawrenceburg, 88 degrees over there in the Shoals. Let's walk you through your future cast here, starting off this afternoon. Again, I expect to see those showers and storms expanding in coverage like I showed you across parts of northern Mississippi and into southern Tennessee. That will continue to be that trend going through your afternoon and evening hours. And just looking at the model guidance here, again, I'm not seeing anything that's getting overly robust, so I don't expect much of the way of severe weather today, but there will be some storms with lightning, some brief gusty winds, and maybe some small hail. Going into your evening hours, continue to see those showers lingering around. Now here comes our batch that I mentioned. By about 10 p.m., our rain chances have lowered at this point, but they'll start to go back up once we get towards that midnight hour, especially going into your overnight 3 a.m. here. Probably seeing a batch of some light showers, maybe a rumble of thunder moving on through. Again, nothing expected to be overly significant overnight tonight. Going into your Tuesday, I will say this model, I think, is underdoing the rain and storm coverage. As we go into your afternoon hours, you see here, it does show some pop-up activity, but I think it's going to be a little bit more numerous than what you're seeing here. But still, 7 p.m., we're still expecting to see at least a chance for showers and storms. Now, once we get into your Wednesday, things get better because we have a cold front that will be moving on through, and that will be drying us out. So 11 a.m. on your Wednesday, probably looking at partly to mostly sunny skies, and maybe a chance at an isolated shower or storm during the afternoon. I think the best chance during the day is going to be during the morning hours. Once we get into your afternoon and evening, I think we're pretty much mostly dry, and we are definitely dry going into the 4th of July. Because we have the lowering rain chances, guess what? Our temperatures go back up once again. So dew points, they're still going to be kind of up there, but because we have temperatures in the 80s, we're not expecting to see much of the way of that heat index value getting up towards those triple-digit marks. But once we get into the middle of next week, the dew points will rise along with our temperatures, and we'll start to see those heat index values get back up to that triple-digit mark going into early next week. Here are those rain chances that I mentioned. Again, we're dropping down only a 20% chance for your Wednesday. Most of that's primarily during the morning hours. And then we are absolutely dry Thursday and Friday. Friday is 4th of July and the 4th of July weekend. Hanging on to at least some low-end rain chances. I don't think it's going to be overly widespread, but I do think there will at least be a chance for some pop-up showers and storms going into the weekend, as you see here on your 7-day forecast. But man, look at that 4th of July, 91 degrees, abundant sunshine. If you're able to get out and enjoy it, get out by the pool, get out on the lake, maybe go play a round of golf. I might end up playing a round of golf, you never know. But again, looking fantastic going into your 4th of July and the weekend. So we'll be good to go for those fireworks and all those festivities. But again, until then, like I said, we're dealing with widespread showers and storms on your Tuesday. And then that Wednesday chance, it cannot completely rule a storm out in the afternoon. I think most activity, if it happens, will end up being during the morning hours, and you're primarily dry for your Wednesday. We do see our next chance of those rain showers return possibly into Sunday, and maybe further than that going into Monday and Tuesday of next week. That's your latest forecast here from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Fred Gossage will be in at 5 p.m. to give you another update on your latest forecast. Until then, I hope everybody has a fantastic Monday afternoon.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.